From the newest underground hip-hop music to artist interviews, once again, it's time for the Dominion Podcast with your hosts, The Observatory, Akeem Renaul of B-Boy Media Group, our Vice Chancellor of Creative Defense, Sharvin, Queen Sarabi, and supervillain extraordinaire Lotus Luthor.
Is there any way you can't turn it down? No more. You can't turn it down no more.
I can turn the volume down, but I can't hear you.
Super hot, bro. But it's all good.
I'm hearing 528 frequencies. What's going on?
Oh my God.
That's funny.
You hear the chimes in the back.
Yeah. No,
That's
I
my
ain't
way
complaining.
to-
That's cool, man. Yeah, man. We here with the Pride of Sacramento. Well, some of the Pride of Sacramento. Black D couldn't make it, man. But hey, man, we appreciate it. We got Mahtie Bush in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we got Lou Slugga from MLS. What up, y'all?
Hello.
What up? What's going on, y'all?
The Pride of Sacramento. Bush, I wanted to make sure I actually captured this story on I wanted to make sure that I captured this story on camera.
Okay.
One of the things that Quake Mob, what we were trying to do at the time, we was like, yo, we ain't got nobody to rap over our beats. We ain't got nobody to rap over our beats. And when I got invited to Marston House, we got to thinking. We was like, yo, but everybody knows me as Bounty at the crib. They're like, yo, Bounty, man, why don't you throw some beats in your bag? You know what I'm saying? They said when you get up there, you could just pull your beats pill out, start throwing, listening to the beats or whatever. Motherfuckers will start rhyming, and then they'll be like, who is that? Or whatever. I'll be like, yeah, that's actually a good idea. I said, that's a good idea. So that's what I did. I put a whole bunch of beats, on my phone. And I remember coming up the stairs. We got to Marston for the first time. That's the first time I think it's the first time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Went up the stairs or whatever. We was in that little comment area right there. I said, man, there's a lot of MCs right here, right now. I said, let me just take my let me just go in my bag right now, pull the pill out. Let me pull the pill out. The first person to walk up was Mr. Mahtie Bush. But do you remember that, bro? Do you remember that?
I heard, okay, so me and Lou were there, walking up. I'm looking around because we in the middle, we in North Philly. So like, I'm looking because it reminds me of Oakland a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It really reminds me of Oakland. Like Philly hella reminds me of Oakland. So yeah. I'm looking around, and then I just remember hearing music off of this like speaker. And I kind of saw like a little Cypher form. And for me, being a b-boy, the first thing when I see a Cypher, that means something's going down. Like, so you run over there to go catch rec, or you run over there to enter because you about to, okay, well, this is where we at. Like, let's go. So I saw that, and
he did,
and I was like, all right, I ran right over there because music's playing. There's a circle, and my mindset for this is battling, because that's what you do as a b-boy. You automatically enter the Cypher looking for a problem.
Hey, look, that's fact, Monty. As a former b-boy, that's fact. That's fact.
Like I go in with the mindset of it's showtime. Like
you did.
Who's trying to do what? And are we good? Are we not good?
Yeah.
Do I need to defend myself? Do I not? Like, are we just showing off? Like, that's kind of like all going through my head all at the same time.
And I knew that. And that's the thing. I'm an MC too, so I knew that was gonna happen. You was the first one that was like, yo, this, you was like, what's up? Like this you? I think you asked me, you was like, this you? I was like, yeah, me and my crew and shit. He was like, are we spitting or what? I think he was like, we spitting or what? And I was like, hey, let's rock. And right in, and we, we went in. I don't know how long we stood there. You know what I'm saying? But
we was there for a minute because Lil D got one off too.
Then Lil D, Lil D came up right next. He was like, who was the kid? They was already nudging me like, yo, watch this.
Yeah,
you know.
Like,
Yeah, I still got some footage of that actually. That's about 20 minutes of that actually.
I did the same thing in New York at Punchline Academy. After we did our show and did the Cypher inside, I was like, yo, it's 50 years of hip hop. Let's go outside and Cypher. And so we was on the corner in the middle of Brooklyn, just, going back and forth. Even
that's dope.
Amadeus came out. So
that's oh man, that's dope.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's my mindset though. Like I think like that. That's my like, it's we all here, we all rap, the show ain't over.
You know what I'm saying?
And then like you playing beats, so I'm like, oh, the party's just getting started. We about to warm up. Like you know what I mean? That's a warm up to me. So like I didn't even know all that. I thought you had people rapping over your beats. It always confuses me that producers can't find people to rap over beats. I'm like, how? There's a million of us.
I know, man. I know. And it was more like it was.
You gotta be selective though. You gotta be selective who you just let on your shit though.
We just hadn't really like put ourselves out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like up until this point, we were making beats for each other. We felt like nobody but us was even worthy of rapping over any of this stuff. We you know what I'm saying? So we just kind of kept our stuff kind of hidden for a while. But then we started thinking about it, like, man, when are we ever gonna get hurt if we do that? You know?
That's
then
crazy.
We start saying, yeah, I know. It is crazy.
That's
crazy.
But
Cameron will tell you, man, like for the longest time, man, it took us forever to put stuff out, man, because we were perfectionists and trying to get, after a while, I just started saying, fuck it, man. Either they love it or hate it, Just
right.
If I make a beat, I usually keep it because it was good. Right. I want it.
Right.
Hey, Lotus do that too now. Don't let him fool you now. He'll hoard some
He sure will.
Because I don't even hear some of the shit.
Everybody got a sneakle in them.
Hey, man, I got to keep some stuff, hit.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
My precious.
You know what? If you let people hear everything, the shock value doesn't hit as hard once you let them hear everything. Because sometimes you be wanting to let them hear, and you be like, nah, I need that reaction when I do drop it.
I feel it.
That's
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you remember that. Thank you.
No, man, it stuck in my mind because it was at that moment that I knew I was like, okay, someone other than my circle fuck with our shit enough to want to spit over it. You know what I'm saying? We knew we had some shit, but to hear somebody else that had, like, I didn't know you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know how to be like, hey, man, that shit fire. I want to, like, to be able to say that felt good, man. So, yeah, I definitely remember that shit, man.
That's dope.
I remember that.
Yeah, man. You
remember that, man. Yeah.
You actually called me. I think I was in Alabama at the time. I was staying in Birmingham. And I was just like, I was homesick. He was like, yeah, man, I'm about to go to Philly, man, and rock out. Then when he called me, he was just like, yo, there's some killers up here, bruh. They all over, too.
I did.
So that's when I was thinking about joining Cypher Circuit at the time. But I think it might have been
shout out Cypher Circuit.
So I just kind of fell back.
Kind of this dime.
Yeah,
shout out Cypher Circuit, man. That was a crazy.
Let me see.
Time.
How was your experience, man? Slug, man. How did you? Because I think we were on different ciphers, so I don't know if I ever got a chance to. How did we miss each other, man? Like I don't remember. I remember seeing your shit, but I just I have no clue, bro. Because I miss Rello too. Yeah. I don't remember. I remember Rello being there. Yeah.
Well, I know we had the MLS Quake Mob experience, and that was somehow after that, right? Like that happened as a result of that. So there was some way we ended up, linking up in that aspect. But yeah, like we all ended up here through Cypher Circuit in a weird in one way or another.
Yep.
So between Cypher Circuit and Dominion, Cypher Circuit and Dominion, Quake Mob, we were doing those monthly beat tapes. We were doing those beat tapes. We were trying to do a beat tape every month. And we got y'all on the second beat tape, Santiago, that song called Trouble World.
That's right. Yeah.
That was fire. I remember that one.
Yeah. You and Monotone, yeah. So
that's the first time I ever heard of you, Slugga. He let me hear it. I was like, oh man, who these guys? He was like, ooh.
Oh, that's what's up.
I met them. I was like, yeah, man, I met them. Yeah. So that's kind of how that went down, and then we wanted to make a beat tape, but we was just like, yo, we need somebody rapping over something, man. Like, can we find somebody? And the other person that we worked with in that same time frame, kind of after Cypher Circuit, but before Dominion, was Cinny's.
Oh yeah,
he was on the other beat. He was on the other beat tape. Yeah. So he had a song on I think it was Quake
I need to hear
Mom's
that
beat
actually.
tape
I
6
don't
or
know if I've
something.
heard
Beat
it.
tape 7.
Okay, I'm gonna have to dig in the archives.
He got a song too. So y'all were the first one. So when the idea of like Dominion came around, y'all were the first ones that I spoke to about it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh, okay, well, I know these guys participate in social media challenges and shit. I was like, let me see. And then I told y'all about it. And Mahtie was like, hey, just let me know when, man.
Bro, you always ready, bro.
He's like, all right, man, we're in the first week, yo. What's it? You know, like, we're in the first week. I'm like, hey, I think I was like, May the 4th. May the 4th or whatever. He's like, all right, cool. He's like, we got so how does it work? I said, I'm gonna get a beat on the Monday or whatever. Y'all got till Friday to spit. Okay, cool. That's all you need. That's all we need.
Because I'm very competitive, and I like I don't know, I like sharpening my skills and trying to I don't know how to put it. Like, I like sharpening my skills and just, you know, trying to make a good song, and this helps with doing that.
True.
While at the same time still like creating content and promoting myself.
Yeah. We thought it was interesting timing too, because like the pandemic had just happened. Everybody had just went inside.
Yep.
You know, and this was Instagram had just, you know, we kind of told the story before, but like Instagram had just released like the fact that you could go live with somebody else, or whatever. That's when we got to thinking. You know what I'm saying? We was like, oh shoot. And I was thinking about the podcast. I literally was thinking about the in the Cypher podcast. You remember when Coast would kind of review everybody's shit on the podcast?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said,
shout out.
I said instead of us doing that, let's do it. Shout out to Coast. Coast and Taboo. We got the idea. It's like, no, we're not gonna do it on the podcast. We're actually gonna review it on Instagram Live, and we're just gonna talk about it back and forth on Instagram Live. And I was like, well, how are we gonna show? How the fuck are we gonna show them? I was like,
you were showing the phone.
Yeah, we had the phone.
Yeah. I still got it.
We're just holding the phone up, you know what I'm saying? And then that'll be our way of like we was innovative, man. Like we was the first. Nobody was doing that shit, man. And y'all were pioneers, man. Y'all helped us that first week, man. Them first few weeks, man.
I remember when Bush did it. I remember Bush was telling us about it, and I can't remember. I think I might have had something else going on, but I was like, all right, let me just sit back and just see how it goes. And then, Bush won the motherfucker. I was like, all right, yeah. I'm hopping in. So, it was a wrap after that, man.
OG line number 1 right there. Line number 1 right there. Yes, indeed.
I said, your man rocks Uggs boots and some bracelets.
Yeah.
Bracelets.
Over the rock.
I hate Ugg boots too. Ugg motherfuckers, y'all. I hate
That's
Ugg.
what I fucking do.
Got the right name for it.
No, that came out at the right time though, because everybody was in the house, and you know, it was a trying time at that.
Yeah.
You know, that's what was that? The Verses came out during that time.
We were before that. We were before Verses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Timberland got the idea to do Verses because people were doing the whole Instagram Live. Remember, it was on Instagram Live kind of first.
I feel like everything reset because of COVID.
Right.
Because you couldn't tour, you couldn't go outside.
Right.
So like now you on the same playing field as us.
That's right.
And like this was before all that. You guys were before all that. So he did catch the idea from watching us online, and Instagram allowed 60 seconds instead of 15 seconds.
Right.
Instead of 15.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That
was a game changer. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
It's a huge game changer.
Yeah, that was like a whole verse. Like that's
verse.
It was like, you can have a whole verse. Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I think that's why 4-Bar Friday was what it was, because they could only get like 4 bars off at one point, right?
Yep.
That's why it was called.
That's why 4-Bar Friday took
which
off.
Is ingenious. Yeah, which is ingenious too. So
I don't even know.
That's the Dame
Honestly, I don't
Lillard
even
shit,
know
right?
if it's still.
ones, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Is 4-Bar Friday still?
Say that again.
I don't think.
That's a
4-Bar.
great question.
You know what, Dame, my man, but
it used to pop on my feed all the time, but like now I don't. Now that you said it, I'm like, shit. I don't even know last time I even really seen people talk about it.
He worried about a championship. I don't blame him.
Right, that's why I need to worry about that championship.
That's true.
I can see if he had a ring or two, then maybe.
Right, my man Ticket TV keep eating them. So I was like, yo, he need to worry about that championship. That's the first thing I thought about when you said that. I was like, yeah,
that is true.
He probably don't even want to worry about it. It's almost like a Paul George, what they call him, podcast P.
Yeah.
Nah, player, just play the ball.
Yeah, man.
Getting that Micah Parsons treatment. You don't want to get it.
You don't want that.
Oh no, you know what? Matter of fact, I haven't cashed in on my prize because I remember dropping 5 freestyles in the same day.
Yeah.
And,
yes,
you did.
And I got a reward for it for some editing.
You got some edit? Yes, you do. You absolutely do. But still, hey, we our little Chuck E. Cheese tokens, man, they don't expire, man. So,
But
you
see,
can turn them in anytime, bro.
I was trying to save that because I wanted to do a Cypher here in Sac and then send you guys the footage and let you guys edit it.
That'd be
man,
that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
bro.
we still have a
That'd be
verse for
fantastic.
one
In
that
fact,
we haven't done yet, actually.
Yep.
That's
One of
right.
them Boger
That's
beats.
right.
We still have that in the chamber.
We got one of those in the chamber. That's right, man. And then Nini's game joint. By the way, I have to say this too. Real quick. I don't know if Slug realizes this or not. So
on every.
So you are an MVP in the Dominion way, man. Do you know you're the person who is on almost every song, every song, starting with Battle of the Beast. You know what I'm saying? You're on that song. You're on Legacy. I don't know how many songs. I was looking at it the other day when I started pulling together all of the Dominion joints. I was like, yo, we just made a damn Slugga EP, yo.
Right.
Pretty much.
Like Ray and Ghost. It's like it was always just together. That's what it ended up being that way. That was always my mindset in them business weeks. I took them business weeks serious, so I was really, thinking, okay, man. I was looking at it like it was going to be a song to come out and not just, I'm just trying to make a verse for the week. So I that's what's up.
Look, we're definitely talking to the season 1 history makers in Dominion, man. I don't know if y'all remember when Mahtie became the 36th chamber, we started calling him 36 chambers. Do you remember he was the 36th entry on the Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
He was the exact 36.
Yeah, that was
we
crazy.
hadn't even gotten up to that point. At that point we were like getting maybe 10 submissions, 20
right, 15.
You know what I'm saying? And when we did Wu-Tang that week, you know what I'm saying? We was like, oh my God, it's 20. It's 22.
And it kept going.
It's
28.
We was like, oh my God.
And then Bush was that when
I said we was sitting at 30. Yeah, go ahead.
No, Bush, was that when Doey passed? Wasn't that the other weird universal mystic shit around it? That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, because Doey had just passed, and they put up the mural, and Doey had a very solid connection with Wu because I'm pretty sure if my story's right, he was like like the understudy of Raekwon.
You was telling me, yep.
Yeah, so like when I didn't expect the 36. I was just doing it just to do it. So the fact that it happened was like, it made me feel like, okay, I'm in the right spot.
Yeah.
It
Definitely
was
confirmation.
It was a dope moment for Dominion. It was a dope moment for Dominion too, because we had not got at that point. Like I said, we were happy. The first week we got 7 submissions. You know what I'm saying? We were starting to get in like multiples of like 10. We were just like, oh my gosh. And then when that happened, we was just like, yo, this is
insane.
This is crazy. I mean,
who else was part of that first submission week? Do y'all remember? Who else was part of that first submission week? That very first one.
I want to say 2 Bibles.
Yeah.
Shout out to Two Bibles. Yeah, of course. The first person was Invent, Lyrical Venom out of Washington State.
Okay.
He was the actual first person. Like, he was the first one to actually go. He was like, "Oh shit!" You know what I'm saying? Somebody,
we got one.
We got one. Like, yeah,
that's why he's 101.
That's why we call him 101. Yeah, because he was the very, very first person to go and shit. And so yeah, we remember him, and I forgot who else was like. It was we had to go back and kind of dig.
Slug was week 2.
I do remember.
He won.
I think I actually won that week. Also, I think it was.
He won week 2.
It was like a double time verse. I remember that.
J. Cole was the J. Cole joint.
Yeah.
That was the J. Cole joint. I want to say.
That was one of the first times I actually was writing in double time too. I think that was. Yeah, that was a crazy.
You killed it. And then Bush again trying to unlock. He was like, "Yo, what happens when you get all of these damn achievements?" You know what I'm saying? So in the background, I'm
getting his Thanos
Bush,
on.
we was like, "Yo," we was like, "Hey." I said, "Hey, yo, I think he about to go get them all, y'all." Yeah. Like, I was like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" I was like, "I don't know." You know what I'm saying? We was like, "We better think of something quick." You know what I'm saying? And then we look up, posted another one. I'm like,
I said, "Y'all about to get on it because he gonna get a ball."
He getting ready to get a Boston on. He about to run this Boston on us, man. What are we gonna do?
Well, because it's brand new, right? So like to me, it was like, all right, it's brand new. I'm gonna push the limits. I don't know how far I can go. Well, all right, well, we gonna see what happens. So I'm throwing whatever I can out there. Like, what you guys don't see is like even like my freestyles. Like, there's a bunch of them that I recorded. I just deleted them. I took the best one.
Yeah, I got you.
So I like whatever I gave you guys. There was like 3 times that on my phone.
Oh
wow.
Yeah. I remember talking to Zach Loss about that. I said, "Man, y'all probably wrote 100 rhymes during Dominion because I knew if I was participating, I would have had like 5, 6, 7 different takes just for one submission, like So I'm sure y'all was in y'all's bag, man. It was crazy to watch on this side too.
It helped me out lyrically and how to use the phone. You know what I mean? Like how to like present yourself in front of the world, basically,
right?
And not looking at your paper and having to look right at the camera, and then memorization and all that shit. Like, it really did help.
I watched all of y'all get better too. Like, in terms of like, I'm not talking about like lyrically. I mean, like you just talked about, like y'all's presentations started getting better. Like,
that's when I found that CapCut app.
Like, right, in Canva and what was the other joint? There was a couple other joints that came.
InShot, there's a couple.
InShot and then
that shit was forcing people to be directors and shit.
The other thing that was funny too was exactly
even Black D. I had never met him until
how did that
Dominion.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know ever.
I think he reached out.
I never met Black D.
I think he reached out after, but it was the same. I was another speeder from SAC. All right.
I did not know that, bro. Yeah. I thought y'all knew each other, man. Y'all didn't know each other before?
Me and Slugga know each other, but
I knew that, but I thought y'all knew Black D too. Y'all didn't know him either?
Nope.
Nah.
Wow.
We met through
Did you know that, Ken Renard? Did you know that?
I remember one week Black D had really won it, but he came in like 5:05 and we couldn't give it to him. It was late because I was like, "Who's this 916 cat? He nice." And so y'all went back and watched him. I was like, "Yeah." I said he would have got it if he would have sent it on time.
Oh wow! I don't. Then you talk. I don't even remember that.
I don't either.
Damn. Okay.
You don't remember that? Yeah, Black D. I was like, "Who's this Black D 916 dude?" He just came out of nowhere. Never heard his first time came through. He spit
I remember when he participated, but at that point, I thought they knew each other. I thought they knew each other.
But I didn't know each other. And then
I thought they knew each other. And I thought y'all knew each other. I definitely did.
We started working with each other, me, him, and Slugga, and then D was like, "How about we do an EP?" And I was just kind of like, "I don't know. Well, fuck it, let's do it."
Yo, I did not know that.
The grumpy old man track, right?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, the Grumpy Old Man
Grumpy
track.
Old
Yep.
Man track.
And then after we did that, we created Airbnb, and
Oh
like
my
our
God, man! I thought I did not know that was a result of y'all meeting each other in Dominion. I thought
Dominion
y'all
is responsible for that.
Oh wow!
Damn,
I did not know that. That is crazy. Wow. This entire time we thought y'all. I didn't. Like I said, did y'all know that? Because I didn't. I had no clue. Wow.
I had no idea, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people linked up off of
Dominion.
Oh yeah. Oh
you know,
yeah.
just crossing paths and stuff. Because we was big on, man, if you're in somebody's city, you touch down, reach out to them.
Yeah.
Like the first time I come out to California, it'd probably be like to see y'all. I've never been on a plane, none of that shit, bro. I'm John Madden out there.
Wait.
oh man, I hear
Are you ever gonna get on a
now,
plane?
shit.
Yeah. I will for Dominion and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
But,
he drove to Marston from Florida. He drove to Pennsylvania.
Y'all.
That's crazy.
They flew up and I was the taxi the whole time. I said, shit, just get there.
He drove us around.
You got wheels.
That's crazy.
How many hours? Tell them how many hours it is, man.
Shit, okay. It took me about 8 to get to, probably about 16 altogether. But see, I stopped in North Carolina with my parents to stay a couple of days.
Too many.
Hey, yo. Yeah, that
like
was
2-3
a trip.
days?
That was a long trip.
Did you do that straight?
Nah, fam. It was like I drove up, I drove to North Carolina, and then I linked up with my people for about 2 days, and then the day we were I left that Thursday, that Friday or something, and drove up that morning because I was the first one to the Airbnb.
Yeah.
That's when the chopper, man. I'm talking about, man, when they had helicopters right above it, and they had a paddy wagon throwing. Man, they threw about 10 people in there, man. It was like a brawl.
Damn.
Yeah, it was out with the helicopters and shit. I mean, I'm talking about pull right into the shit. Airbnb right there.
So I had explained to them before where Marston was. I was like, yo, look, I was like, Marston's cool shit. I was like, it's kind of in the hood. It's kind of in the hood.
It was
you know
in
what I'm saying? I was like, it's kind of.
I love that shit though.
And I was like, yo, but it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with it being in the hood. I'm just saying that, like, you just need to know that it is. You know what I mean?
Be ready. Yeah.
Because I felt comfortable being there. Don't get me wrong. You just gotta just keep your head on the swivel. Is all I mean.
Slugga. Slugga. Remember when it was all over, and I went up to everyone. They were like, "Hey, where are we gonna go eat?" I was like, "Oh, I'm about to go walk to go give me a Philly."
And they said,
no.
Nah.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not walking around here. You crazy?
Nah.
Hilarious.
You gotta know where you at. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you at.
No, man, I would never. When we got, man, on our way there, we were in the back of this Uber, and there was cops chasing a bunch of dudes on dirt bikes.
It's really irritating.
Yeah.
So like, I look at Slugga, I'm like, yo, this is some real Meek Mill shit right now.
Yeah. We saw cars on fire on the highway. We saw somebody
side swipe
somebody keep going.
Yo, it looked like something you see on like Do the Right Thing. I had a pizza and just like, bam,
oh my
like,
God,
right in front of me. We holding the pizza like.
I said, did that just happen?
No,
like, wait, and he just kept going. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you some funny shit, yo. So we go to the liquor store, right? So we coming out, and so it's an SUV that kind of looked like mine that's parked by. So when we walk out, we see these niggas just sitting on the. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm about to have some problems up this road. So I'm walking up, like we. I'm looking like, all right, man. I'm not like, hey, yo, man, why you on my whip?
Shit.
So as we're getting closer, I realized it wasn't our car. So we just kept right on walking.
Just kept moving.
Like, no, we're too far away from home to have a.
You gotta be prepared for anything in Philly, boy. Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, it was crazy.
I did like Philly though.
Damn.
I like Philly a lot.
Nevertheless, I had a great time. Yes, nevertheless,
I got a whole new respect for Philly rappers after being there and seeing everything that we saw.
Definitely.
So,
yeah.
Oh, it is, brother.
I love Marston. I tried to explain it to them prior to them going. I was like, yo, you really just have to go to really, really kind of like feel it. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? When we went this last time, it was close it was close, very, very close to the way it felt. And when we did it in Cypher Circuit, the only difference was that we had it was more people, it was more MCs. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the 8 of us or whatever.
Right.
It was like a lot. Yeah.
When we did it was like how many MCs been there, man? 40, 50.
There was so many MCs.
Did we film 3 or 4 ciphers that day?
Something like 4 groups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a crazy shit. That was some crazy shit.
I think it was.
I'm glad
we
for that
all
experience.
standing in there. Y'all know the size of that room now.
That was actually my
y'all know the size of that room.
Yeah.
Now.
That was dead ass. Yeah.
Hey, yo, I heard he didn't have AC when y'all went.
No AC.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have made it, dog. I'd have been when that motherfucker looking woozy. I'm telling you.
It was cold though. It was cold. I remember
it was cold. Yeah.
I had a splitting fucking headache. I had a headache like from hell. But there was no way I was going to miss this. Like,
nah, man.
I just thugged it out the whole time. You would have never known that I was fucking like, oh my God, my head was killing me. I was just like, nah, I'm here. This is the first
That was your
time
flu. That was your MJ flu game.
That was my MJ flu game. Facts.
I like that.
Yeah, to know that and to know how you just, like I said, you was like, hey, we rapping or what? What's good? Like to know you weren't feeling great that day is all even crazier.
Yeah, man. It's you gotta really love doing this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta really love it, because if you don't love it, you just in it for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. You gotta really love it, because I mean, we don't have to be it. You don't even have to do this. Like, you guys giving us a platform to do this means a lot to us, because that's more content for us to promote our shit. And you're an artist. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone in here is an artist, and you guys are taking time out of your artistry to do this for us. Yeah. So I've always appreciated that.
Yeah, man.
Likewise,
I mean,
I appreciate that, man.
I've always been, none of us is as dope as all of us, and so I feel like if I create the platform for a dope artist to be on, you know what I'm saying, then, and I'm already there, you know what I'm saying, then
because you guys can be doing anything right now. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't have to do this shit. And
nah, man.
And the fact that you guys do it, like, I appreciate it extremely. And so
I think I do it because I want to stay connected to it, dog. Like, something like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 52, dog, and I mean, I've been in the shit since the boom box and the cardboard b-boy and shit like that. So when I be having my moments when I don't love it and shit, it's like a cat like y'all that I ain't never heard of just make me like, oh shit, okay, it's still people out there that still love it instead of, you know, twerking and doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keep me going. And to actually, I feel like if we set up a home spot where everybody can feel at home and keep it going, I said that actually put that what do you call that cornerstone there to build off of, definitely.
Like,
I just want us to have a home. Go ahead.
Even like with Slugga, like, I'm in a group chat with Slugga and D, and sometimes I can't even fucking answer the shit that they be going back and forth with. And Slugga will have verses, he'll have a song, he'll be promoting a microphone, and then I'll be like, I'm at work just getting hit, and I'm like, fuck, I cannot keep up. But I'll always try to, like, let them know, hey, I'm still here. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm just working right now.
Good. Yeah, we know.
And then, you know what I mean? Like, but I always try to tap in, even when, like, you guys are doing your thing with Dominion, even though I'm not around, like, per se all the time, I still try to tap in and see what's what. Because
we already know you work, dog. You always doing something. It's only 24 hours in the day, right? So every time I look up, you here, you doing this. Right, so I mean, we totally understand, man. We actually proud of you because we let our chest out. I was like, yeah, man, so he acting now, all that shit. So it makes us feel good, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and that'll keep us invigorated.
Whatever we can,
keep
whatever
we do, man.
Whatever we can do, you know what I'm saying? Like we want, like I said, we want to be a platform. It's not just about deciphering. We're trying to be more like underground hip hop, almost like have a platform that you can like. You can come and read about Mahtie Bush. You can come and see interviews about Mahtie Bush, and you can see him spit, and you can listen to his latest joint or whatever, and when the next time he doing an event in Sacktown or wherever he is, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond the like you said, we kind of met in competition, but we are now, but we maintain the relationship through collaboration. You know what I'm saying? And cooperation. You know what I mean? So I don't want us to forget our roots and shit. That's why we want to do another challenge. But at the same time, I don't want us to also forget the important part, which I think is like for the fact that I did not know that y'all didn't even know. I did not know the Airbnb albums. Oh my God, the Airbnb albums is because they met each other on Dominion, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They got a 3 simmering too.
I'm not
There's
saying
a 3 simmering.
The catalyst, you know what I'm saying? The album and meeting each other. I understand that, but I'm saying like to know that was the connection is crazy. That was the connecting piece is crazy.
Yeah, like
wow.
D and D, he's such a good dude, man. Like that dude has been there for me in good and bad times. Like he's just a good person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that motherfucker works hard. He has his own business. He has his own personal training business. Like he's his own boss. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
okay, that's why he looked like that.
That is exactly why that nigga looks like that. The only thing I got on D is I got hair. Because my hair that's all I got on D.
You got them locks. You got them locks. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So he got his own thing that he got jumping off.
D is he's a hard fucking worker, bro. That guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how he finds time. Like I really don't. Like I know I stay busy. He just don't post how busy he is. That's all.
We're okay. Yeah. A lot of busy folks don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't have time to post. You know what I'm saying? They got other things going on.
Yeah.
So I absolutely agree there. You know.
I want to ask about that cooking though.
That's right. Bush can't cook.
I mean, I got, I'm ready at all times. What you mean?
Whether you talking about cooking on the mic or whether you talking about cooking in the kitchen,
it don't matter.
Bush can cook, baby.
It don't matter. Bush can cook.
Like, what are we talking about? I'm ready to
go. Either or. That's crazy too. That is crazy.
Man. Yeah, man. How long you been? How long that's been like your thing? Like, is that been your thing, or you just hustled and just figured out you could do that too, or that like how did you come into cooking, bro? Like,
short story. I basically just was cooking for family, posting, and then a chef saw me, like, hey, I'm watching you, and next thing you know, I went in for a job application to be a waiter. And they were like, yo, we need a cook. And I was like, well, I ain't never cooked professionally. They're like, well, come on in. If you can make it today, you got a job. And this was at a pizzeria.
Okay.
And I worked side by side with the owner.
Oh, wow.
And in that pizzeria, you do everything. You don't just do cooking. Like, you don't just do pizza. You're washing dishes from dishes. Right. You switch over to doing meatballs and chopping up like salads and shit. Like you do it all.
You doing the whole menu
together. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, my man Mike D from Tribe of Levi was the one that got me the job. So
was it pieces?
He got me the job. I got in. No, this was at Masulo's.
Okay.
And so I got in. I had another chef watching my IG. I got hired at Wicked Witch Cafe, and that's where I really learned like how to like hold a knife and cook things. Like first time I had a sear tri-tip was on a panini press, and then we were cooking it out of a cookie oven. So yeah, like
man, I didn't even understand what you just said, homie. What you say?
So
panini press.
I know what a panini. You said you cook what on a panini? Say it again.
A tri-tip.
We would sear the tri-tip. We seared the tri-tip on a panini press, took it out,
Like
put it on.
okay.
Put it out and took it on like a cookie sheet, and we turned the cookie oven up to about, I want to say like 400. Open it up, put the tri-tip in there, and close it, and left it in there for like 15, 20 minutes just to, to basically cook. And then at night, we would take like a pork butt and do the rub on it, put orange juice and some other stuff, whatever, wrap it up, leave it in a warmer at 200 overnight. And so I would come back in at 5 a.m. and it would be falling off the bone. So that's how I learned how to really, really cook. I learned sauces. I had to
fall off the bone shit.
Yeah. I had to learn sauces. I had to learn how to do mayo, dressings. So, I'm I can't say I'm the guy, but if you put something in front of me and you want it done a certain way, I can definitely I can execute it.
Okay.
Could you ever do one of them shows where they just hand you the basket
and you make whatever?
Just, you know what I'm saying?
I've been applying for Chopped forever. Like,
I would love to see you on Chopped.
Hey, yo, bruh, if you get on, please let me know, because I don't care what I'm doing. I'm blocking that off. I got to see that. I got to see that.
I'm watching that.
That show's intense, though. That's an intense show.
Yeah, I've worked with a lot. I've worked at the Super Bowl. I've done that.
Oh shit.
What else have I? Like, I've done a lot of stuff with cooking. I don't be tripping off of it that much because it's just part of what I like to do.
Okay.
I work at a bar right now called Henry's, and we hold about 250 people in there. I'll cook for all you fuckers. Like, I ain't tripping.
Oh wow.
Like, I get down, man. I have no problem. Like, really, like, you give me the product, I'll give you something good. You know what I mean?
Man, that's what's up. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I have yet to partake in any of your delicacies. So maybe
we can fly out there. I mean,
we're gonna take
a trip.
No, but see, if you guys do a Cypher out there where you guys are, you know what I mean? Just make sure you have food at the house, and we can.
Did you hear that?
You guys can record it.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Okay.
I heard what he said.
Right. Okay. All right. Bet.
I have no problem.
I'm just telling you right now. It's interesting where Ikem Renard is sitting right now. I'm gonna just say it like that. He's sitting out there for a reason.
Look, when I was on tour with Chino XL and Equipto, I brought my knives with me. I brought my chef knives with me. I brought my bag.
Oh yeah.
Because I just want to make sure, like, if we gonna stop somewhere and we got to grab something, I can throw down at any time.
Okay. So that sound good, man. That sound good to me.
Hey, look, I make sure my kitchen, my gas stove is all spotless for you, bro. When you come down here. Look, my old lady, my woman probably won't even let you go home, bro. She's like, okay, so we'll have to keep this dude out here for a minute.
I love cooking, man. I love cooking for people directly as opposed to like mass production. Okay. I have no problem with that, but to see smiles and yo, you could add this or can you add that? Like all that shit, I take that into consideration and then go back in the lab with it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Right, and I've seen your presentation too, like the way you display your shit on the plate. That shit be like laid out, like wow. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. Some of your stuff. I said, damn, well, Mahtie be getting down.
Shit, Slugga and D be doing that shit every once in a while. They'll send me something. In the group chat. You know what I mean? Hey, don't let it. Black D can fucking cook.
Oh yeah.
Black D can cook, bro. He can really cook.
Y'all can burn. Good. He can burn too. Okay.
Okay.
I burn a little bit now. I burn a little bit too. I burn just a little bit. I ain't Mahtie Bush or nothing.
No, you know what man.
I'm nice, but you know what I'm saying. This how my woman got me cooking, so I left it to her.
This
now,
like a potluck.
Look, now when she gone, I'll lay it out all nice and pretty and stuff. But nah,
I'm with it. I'm with it. Always, all right, man. So, look, I got my oil right here. Like I'm
look. You ready for it? Get ready.
Nice. We're gonna go to the grocery store and see a big ass thing of olive oil with his face on it. Bush's olive oil or some shit. That'd be crazy.
That'd be amazing.
That would be crazy, man.
That would be amazing.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. That we got to get out the sack, man. We should, man. We definitely should get out.
I'm flying, bro. I'm coming to see. So when I get off the plane, if I ain't talking much, I'm probably still screaming on the inside. Because I got this thing to never look shook, even when I'm shook. So I don't know how my body's going to react to that, though. So, hey, straight to the weed store, bro. Where is that? I need to calm my nausea.
You'll be fine.
It's not as bad as you think it is, Mike. It's not. It's not as bad as you think. Because I used to
get nervous when I dunk a basketball. I mean, that was almost too high for me there.
Only go that high.
Now you guys come out the sack. I know a few places you guys can go that you guys will enjoy. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
We've talked about that before. That was something we actually have talked about that before. And we were talking about, when we were ready, we were going to talk. Because our first trip was probably going to be out towards that way. I've never been west of the Mississippi, bro. Matter of fact, I've never been to Mississippi, Kentucky, none of that, bro. East Coast, Maine to Florida, bro.
What? You guys are located in North Carolina, right?
We are.
Yeah, I'm in Tampa.
You're in Tampa,
but I'm from North Carolina.
Okay, because I ain't never been to North Carolina. I've been to Orlando a couple of times, but
what about Tampa?
I've never been to Tampa.
Yeah, that's where me and Bison out here. We in Tampa.
Tampa.
That's right.
That's why y'all outside.
There you go. You got it. You got it.
That makes sense. And then
Bison, 86, 87 right now.
I told Bison when he pulled up, he said he might have pulled up last summer or the summer before. And I was like, just come through. Like, I had a show. Yeah. I'll just put you on my songs or put you on my show set. Like, I wasn't tripping.
Okay.
I know that's right, man. Yeah.
Now, he be traveling, too. I looked up him in High Sunday somewhere doing something. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But,
no doubt, man.
I would love to come to North Carolina or Tampa. North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, man, look, you're welcome. It's just me and my wife, man. We got more than enough room. Slugga, drive on the East Coast, come to Florida, man. Y'all more than welcome, man. Come through. I'm gonna relinquish the grill. You ain't got to, but you know what I'm saying. You might as well let greatness do what greatness do. You know what I'm saying?
Slugga, is JC out in Florida with Florida State University for his radio show?
I think he is in Florida. I just forgot the name of. I think he's done some college radio.
Yeah, he does college radio out in Florida. And
which Florida State or because Florida State's like near the Panhandle, like heading up towards Alabama, Pensacola, and all that up there. Tallahassee, I think that's what. Yeah,
Tallahassee. I think it's Tallahassee.
Yeah, that's the capital.
Yeah, I think that's where that's where he's at. Cause
that's some good old boy shit too. I've never been there, but hell no.
Because one of my goals is to do a real radio run, and JC's he's on my radar for that. So yeah, Florida would be perfect because then I could just boom boom do my thing, go there, hit the grill, go from the grill. Get up there to JC.
Right. Hey, that sounds good to me, man.
Pull up, Tampa International, bruh. Pull right up on you. What's up, man? You ready? Let's go.
For real.
That sounds tight.
Whatever you need, brother, come through.
Well, look, man, I don't want us to leave without hearing about a little bit of some like new music or something that's coming out, man. Bush, Slug, y'all got any? Well, Slug, me and you, we got some stuff.
We starting to cook up. Yep.
We got some stuff that we got some stuff that me and him are cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned on that. You know.
Been recording. I haven't posted a video in like 2 months. Just been trying to get some stuff done with Monotone. Had some family stuff going on, so just been now he getting back into it. So. But yeah, we got some stuff coming eventually. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, I understand. Life be life, man. You know what I mean? So whenever we can, but whenever we can, man, let's certainly link up, man. And we got a couple joints in the stash that we can push out. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yep.
How about you, Bush? I know you working on something, man. I know you working on something.
You got a show tonight?
Yeah, I got a show tonight.
I know you got the show tonight, right?
Yep, got a show tonight in Nevada City. That's Nevada City, California. It's like going towards, I want to say like towards Reno area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I got a show there.
Is that east? Heading east towards, you talking about Reno, Nevada?
Yeah.
I'm talking about geographically, bro. You start talking like, I don't even know if Sacramento's north or south of LA.
Well,
yeah, it's like it's like 45, 50 minutes east of me. Yeah.
Oh damn, y'all close to Nevada like that?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Sacramento is 2 hours away from San Francisco, 45 minutes away from Reno, or an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah, about 2 hours from Tahoe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of in the middle of everything. Yep.
When it comes to Northern California, Sacramento's kind of right dead in the middle.
Mm.
Y'all have a rich hip hop culture in Sacramento, bro. Talk to us a little bit about that too, bro. Like y'all, Sacramento to me is like a mini Detroit almost. Like y'all have like that much when it comes to like hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
right.
I don't think Carolina's quite like that yet. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us about that too, bro.
Go ahead, Slugga. I'll let you take that.
Slug, talk to us, man. Yeah, what's the scene and shit? I know about it, but the people might not. You know what I mean? Like,
I essentially met Bush through this underground network so I could at least just share that experience. I mean, there was a friend of my wife's, and that happened to be DJ Filth Bush, and I remember this was maybe around 2007-ish, I think. And we had got to talking like, oh, you do music? Yeah, I do music too. And then he was like, yo, well, I'm DJing for, Tribe of Levi. And it happened to be a show that y'all had at Elixir downtown. And
that sounds about right.
And I remember going to the show. So this was my first taste of Sacramento hip hop. So I go to this show. Not only do I see those groups, I see Bush perform, but then even before that, there was a b-boy battle, and it might have been between Bush and somebody, or there was I definitely remember.
It was me.
I forgot the dude's name. Yeah,
it was Doc.
I think it was
Goblin.
The dude's name was Goblin, I think. But there was that going on, and then I also remember. There was a Cypher, and I remember, that was when Task 1, before we knew what we knew, maybe when he was more authentic. That was, I met him then. So there was a lot of Sacramento artists. I said authentic back then. I mean, we did do there's an MLS song with him that he actually did the hook on, and I can definitely say that, like, he at least was himself on that song. Like, that was definitely, but yeah, that was crazy how that, but yeah.
Sacramento, I mean, like, okay, so like, for me, it's like, it goes, Sibo, Brother Lynch, and then after that, it's probably like the Cuff, probably Chuck T and Blee, Lock Monstra, Dowie, Western Civ. There was a lot of groups back in the day. Righteous Movements.
Y'all talking about King Kahali?
King Kahali.
Yeah. Okay.
So then there was a lot of
Conscious
groups
Daughters
back then. there's, I mean, Neighborhood Watch, TPR, like there's so many like. There's so many groups.
Oh, One Nation.
All competitive.
One Nation, because that's where,
alumni, Tribal Levi, like, and we were all. It was weird because like we would all show up, and we would rap, and we'd be ready to leave, and the crowd would leave. So that's kind of like with each other.
Wow.
So
like, oh well,
when we would bounce out of town, we'd feel like, oh shit, we can do this out here because we already going at each other, like every week.
Yeah.
And then
I
kind of feel like once I started seeing like things happening in our city where they weren't allowing hip hop or like the radio stations weren't playing us. And so I started saying Sac hates hip hop. And I got a lot of feedback from that, negative and positive. But for me, it was just like, look, I've done 150 shows and you niggas ain't even talking about me in the fucking newspaper for an award. What the hell's that?
Right.
You guys ain't showing up to the shows. You guys are just copying and printing what you saw from last year. So who the fuck's in charge?
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's when I started speaking out. And years went by, and I had someone tell me, they're like, look, Bush, it wasn't that you weren't right. It's just that no one likes to be wrong.
Right.
And when I heard that, I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So our history is very combative and battle driven.
Yeah.
Like very
a lot of
combative and battle driven. I mean, shit, even Slugga. I meet Slugga and I'm there to rap. And next thing you know, I'm on the floor breaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, we're very hip hop in that way.
That's what I'm saying. It seems that way, and that's what I was saying. It seems like that way in Sac. Even just seeing
even the battle
on social media.
Yeah, there was a battle between Bush and Taz that was because as far as a crew standpoint, when Monotone and myself as MLS, when we were trying to kind of feel our way out there as far as where to perform or whatever, we ended up linking with One Nation, and that happened to be with Task One, and he was in a group with someone else. And I even remember just, weekly, there was always everybody was performing everywhere at the same places and venues, maybe just at different times, and sometimes at the same time. Because we all ended up eventually doing a lot of shows, like me, Bush, and like Planet Asia on his birthday. Like that was a crazy show.
Oh my god, he's one of my favorites.
We saw
but before that, Tass was thinking about battling Bush, and I remember everybody being like, "No, man, you don't want to do this. It's not going to be good." And it ended up not going well for him. And, started that villain arc, I think.
Lions doing what lions do, man.
It was definitely competitive.
Doing what lions do, bro.
Damn. You had to eat your mans. I pause. Yeah, I feel you.
Well, yeah, Sacramento
that was
definitely got a lot of underground.
Yeah, no, he had called me out, and I stepped to the stage, and it was somebody else's time for the show, so I backed off, and me and my ex, we went to go eat, and I got a text I got a call saying, Bush, Taz is calling you out right now. He's calling you out. I'm like, yo,
I didn't even know he did all that.
I was like, stop the battle. So then
I didn't even know he did all that.
We waited 3 months. I got him on stage. A lot of people wanted to see me lose because of the Sac hates hip hop saying that I was saying.
Oh, right.
And there's footage of it. You can watch it.
It's like the first scene in 8 Mile type shit.
We might have to splice that with a little. We might have to splice a little bit.
Put it in here.
Yeah.
Ooh,
because we can do that.
I mean, and then years later, because Taz disappeared. He disappeared after that battle. He came back, and everybody thought he was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
come to find out, he was stealing everybody's rhymes, and that's how he ended up on Complex as one of the biggest biters in hip hop history. That's the worst, bro.
Oh wow!
Oh boy, you don't want that scarlet letter, bro. Oh my God, that's a scarlet.
I mean, he was literally on a he was literally at the apex, pun intended, and ended up, you know, just right at that moment. That was just crazy. That was like crazy.
He was stealing from everybody, and I said, Complex Magazine did a whole article on it. And and I had already called him a biter. I called him a biter in our battle.
Mm-hmm.
So certain people that remembered that was like taking the part where I call him a biter, and they were using it as a GIF.
Oh wow!
Damn! That is crazy.
Oh, that's man.
So I just let it go because I was just like, I've been known. I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? I'm me.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard even after the battle, I heard like, damn, I can't believe he went out like that. And I was like, well, I can because I'm good.
Right.
Nah, you don't. That's lesson number one, man. No biting, bro. That's number one, man.
So there's a lot more history in Sacramento, obviously than that, but this is just our story. That's all.
Yeah. Facts. I just know that you were right there. You know what I'm saying? Ground zero when it comes to the scene in Sacramento, and I know it's a rich one. It's deep. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of experience.
I mean, even now, like there's a whole bunch of people, and even now, like it's just
my God,
it's evolving, man. It's
there's so many new MCs in Sac. It's crazy.
I bet it is, man.
And shout out, I gotta give a
shout out.
Look Cypher. Shout out Look Cypher. Look Cypher has been helping usher the new guys in.
I gotta check them out. I have not. I've seen y'all on Look Cypher, but I haven't followed them and started watching their stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it looks dope.
No, they definitely doing their thing.
I gotta make sure I shout out Las Vegas because Las Vegas is where I started my b-boy shit. That's
okay. Shout out to Vegas.
So Vegas is a big deal. I'm in Knucklehead Zoo, so I got to give a shout out to them. But yes, Look Cypher, they have a bunch of new MCs in Sac, and I wanted to be a part of that just to help with building it.
Word up,
because we need more platforms like that. So man.
Yeah, man. We of course working on our platform as well. You know what I'm saying? We got that challenge that we're gonna do. We still
when y'all gonna unveil that on the world?
We have our 5th birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? Dominion's 5th birthday is May the 4th.
Oh shit! So, okay.
Yeah. So look for some things to start happening. In the next month or two, you're gonna start seeing us tease a few things. We already teasing one right now. We're already teasing one right now. Thank you, Kim Renard.
I got a tour. I got a tour that I'm doing right now. Bush Can Cook is coming this summer.
That's right.
May 6th is this movie called Golden. I'm in the background, but I'm in the movie. So
that's what's up.
That movie's coming out.
Yeah. That's what matters. Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's what matters, bro.
Right?
That's what matters.
There's a bunch of stuff that is gonna happen over this year. I can't put a timeline on one of the things that I'm in, but it'll be on Apple TV when it does come out.
Okay.
So
oh man.
So I'll let you guys know when that happens.
I watch all that. Yeah, Apple be having some original stuff. Very original.
So
let me know when that comes out, bro.
I got a bunch of stuff working. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm planting seeds or putting coins in slot machines and just waiting to see which one hits.
As you should.
That's what you got to do, man.
As you should.
That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do. I'm gonna tease out some stuff too, man. We working on some stuff in the background. I'm also working on some music in the background.
Yes, sir.
I said it earlier. Me and Slug, we working on this. I'm gonna go ahead and tease it out right now. It's called right now. The group is called Zod. Me, Cineas, and Slugga. We want to do a kind of a very sinister sounding EP.
Okay.
With Quake Mob, So Yeah, we're working on the, you know, I think we're at a point now that, you know, we can just this is where we wanted to be, was it not, Ikem Renard? We wanted to like be able to reach out to dope artists and collaborate with them. And I think
set out
I
exactly
think
what we want to do.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the opportunity to work with Slug, to work with Mahtie, to work with the Black D, man, is a blessing. And then to know that some of these connections didn't even fuse together before, you know what I'm saying, until they were on our platform, is even crazier to think about.
Right.
Well, that shows how important your guys' platform is.
Right.
Like,
fact.
In my opinion,
Fact.
like without
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, like,
and it's a marathon, man. And it's a marathon, not to quote, you know, Nipsey, but shout out to Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. But yeah, man, it is a marathon, man. We're in it for the long haul. We're gonna take, you know, our time. We're gonna take breaks where we need to. We're gonna go hard where we need to. Pause. I'm sorry, man. We've been watching too much. It is what it is.
Yeah, no, we all do it, bro. We all do that.
When it's just played, and I gotta say pause, man.
Pause is funny as hell,
man, like
right? And to me, that is hilarious. It's hilarious when folks do that.
Pause is hilarious.
Shit funny, man. I forgot who it was talking. I think it was Charlamagne said, "Pause, God." He said something. So he was like, I mean, when this guy comes, he comes home or something. The guy said, and Charlamagne was like, "Pause."
Hey, when you do something crazy. When you do something crazy, they be sound like Show Rock, or they be like, "Hey, yeah."
Hey, yeah. Show Rock always like, "Hey, yo, hey, yo."
Shout out to Show Rock, yes. Hey, yo, come on.
That shit is funny. That shit is funny when it happened at your job and motherfuckers just don't be aware of it. You just be to yourself like,
no, you're not playing the pause game by yourself at work. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
You just be in the meeting. Pause. And they be like, what are you talking about? You know, it's like,
don't even worry about it.
Oh, man.
Word. Oh, yes, man. That shit is. I don't know who came up with that shit, but it is crazy, man. It is.
That's some Harlem shit. That's definitely some Harlem
shit. It does sound like some New York Harlem shit.
That's Harlem.
It is.
That is some Harlem shit.
That definitely
is. Yeah, man. Well, look, man. I wanna thank y'all, bro. Y'all took some time out this afternoon, man. Bush, you got a freaking
show tonight,
man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I want to thank both of y'all, man, for coming through. You know what I mean? Taking y'all's time out, man, checking in with us. Yeah, hey, the Dominion is still around, you know. We want to make sure that we stay in tune with the community, figuring out what y'all got going on. We see, man, the kingdom is still watching, baby. You know what I mean? We see y'all doing great things, making moves and shit, and we get ready to start collaborating more as we start to do more as Dominion this year. So I just want to thank y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. No doubt, man. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Any last words? Ikem Renard, you looking good back there, man.
I appreciate it, man. You know, how
the alligator doing back there, bro? How the alligator doing back there?
He back there eating, getting big. You know, hey.
Is that a husky?
I love it, man.
Alligator in his backyard. He literally has an alligator in his.
What you say, Mama?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, you got a. No, you got a husky.
It's about
back there?
3. Huh?
Do you have a husky?
Yeah, I got a red husky. Phoenix, come here.
I do too, man. Damn, motherfucking dogs.
Yeah,
man. They crazy.
Oh, he's on the leash.
Oh no, you
yeah,
did.
I love him, man.
Oh damn. All right, I'm about to
shout out to the wolf pack. You know what I'm saying? yeah. Shout out to the wolf pack.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Hey, look, I ain't gonna take up no more of y'all's time again, man. Thank y'all so much, man, coming through. Anything y'all got new coming out, you know what I mean? You definitely can come here, premiere it, debut it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We're here for y'all, man. Whenever we get a chance to get to set, we're gonna definitely have to partake in some of that cooking, bro.
Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want to taste. Oh my God.
There you go.
There you go. He's like, now let me go. I done seen myself. Now let me go.
That's Phoenix.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording, man. Y'all got anything else y'all want? Anything, man? It's whatever. Like I said,
I'm looking forward to Dominion Cyphers, an actual cipher out there where you guys are at. So.
Oh yeah, it's coming, baby.
Bet. Say no more, or as they say less. Say less. All right, y'all, man. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all, bro.
All right, y'all.
The Observatory would like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Dominion podcast. A special thank you goes out to our guests. We are grateful for your participation in the movement. Keep in mind that the views and opinions expressed on the Dominion podcast are not necessarily the views and opinions of our sponsors. If you enjoyed this episode of the Dominion, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the Dominion on your favorite podcasting platform. Finally, stay ahead of the curve and subscribe to the Dominion by visiting us at dominionhiphop.com. This has been a Quake Mob Music Group production for the Kingdom.